Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Wrapping things up this season, few days left in the season here. So we're gonna go with the E-Spirit. This deck is absolutely amazing. I really love the addition of the Bandit. Just really opens things up for offense and whatnot. So we're gonna go recruits here because you want that Mega Knight to focus on the Executioner if possible. Looks like it is going to be a little bit difficult to make that happen, but it looks like everything's going to get cleaned up, and our opponent has completely forgot about that right side, which is absolutely amazing. And this is one reason why I also am running Bandit in this, because if your opponent's got Prince, Dark Prince, whatever it may be, you can absolutely nullify the effects of that Prince dash, making things really great for you. So obviously he's got Rage as well, so we're going to hold on to our recruits there, or we're going to have to, you know, be a little bit creative there, but all in all, not too bad. Let's go Evil Executioner here. It's going to be amazing. Watch this pushback against the E-Barbs there. Really nice. I'm going to go Goblin Giant right here immediately. Just give some space just in case he's thinking about dropping Mega Knight. You know, it's not going to be a great lineup for him. Executioner is going to be able to throw his axe eventually, hopefully. I think that might actually take it out of range to where it won't hit the tower. So pretty well played on his part. So all in all, not too bad. I'm going to get a Barbell going here. Damage down that Hunter so it doesn't get a hit off. Plus, he's going to have to respond to it if he doesn't want to give up a hit. So all in all, pretty good stuff here. Let's go recruits. I'm going to go 4 on this side in case he wants to be a little bit aggressive with a Rage. But I don't think that's going to be the case. So we'll see what he does here. He's probably going to go Mega Knight one side or the other. Executioner is an interesting choice. I wouldn't really have thought he had Executioner, but he definitely needs some air defense, so I guess that's what's going to be. Let's go E-Spirit here. We'll go with the Bandit and the Executioner here. So this should be, all in all, a really good defense. Look at that Barbell kiting things back. Really solid there. We'll go Goblin Giant. This is going to be a little bit close. That Mega Knight is definitely going to get a lot of value here. I'm going to go Lightning, though. I know he's got the evil Mega Knight, so that's going to clean house pretty well. We're gonna go for row recruits here, and then we're gonna get a Bandit going as well if we need to, but it looks like we're gonna be all right here. Yeah, let's just do Bandit anyways, just in case. We're gonna be able to damage down that, and then we can go with the Executioner afterwards. This pushback should be very advantageous for us. We'll go E-Spirit as well as he tries to go with Tornado, and he's probably just going to let that be. So we're not quite in the range of 2 lightnings and arrows quite yet, so we're going to have to be careful here. Wow, he's just really letting things go, which is fine. We'll go recruits right here. See what he does, though. I'm going to just go lightning here because I want to clean everything up quickly. Including that Prince, and look at that, guys. We have so many things coming down that right side. That right there should be pretty much game, essentially. Bandit's gonna dash on through. Good game, well played. That less I was getting taken down to, so it would have been really solid if we needed to, you know, play for a second tower for some odd reason. But that Bandit was absolutely clutch in that match. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Let's keep things going. All right, next match here. Keeping things going here. We'll probably go with the probably go recruits. Going with Executioner to start out is a little bit rough because it's your main source of air defense. It really is your only source of air defense if you want to, you know, discount Lightning and E-Spirit and whatnot. So we'll see what our opponent's got here. We can go Bandit and see if that's going to pull the... Oh, he's back to guards. That's a really fast cycle. I lost track for a second. But all in all, not too bad. Let's go E-Spirit here. We'll go Executioner afterwards just to get that King Tower activation. Super important for us, especially going up against a Goblin Drill deck. So fast cycle Goblin Drill is what the name of the game is going to be this match. So overall, because he's got Cannon and... Okay, Boss Bandit, I was going to say, because if he's got a lighter, you know, version of the deck where, you know, it's just a bunch of cycles and whatnot, it's actually going to benefit us. So we're going to barely clip the Firecracker. I got a little bit scared there that we might have missed it, but all in all, not too bad. We got the... we got a decent amount of damage on that left side. That seems to be the side he wants to go, so we'll continue to put some pressure on that side. But all in all, really solid there. Let's go Goblin Giant here. If he goes with the Drill, we have the Executioner coming up. We also have Barb Barrel. So Boss Bandit is definitely going to require our recruits. Our opponent's not playing anything. I would definitely take that then, if that's the case. Yeah, we're just going to kind of hang out here for a second. Then we'll go Lightning, take out that Cannon, and work down that Boss Bandit as well. So yeah, all in all, not too bad. Let's go Executioner here. It's probably the side he's going to push. Seeing the Boss Bandit on that side. We'll go Recruits here after the fact. We'll go with the Barb Barrel on the Firecracker, of course, because I really don't like dealing with that. Let's go Goblin Giant here. We're not going to have enough, I think, to defend this too efficiently, so let's go Bandit here. We'll just make do with what we got. Executioner is going to do a great job against the guards. We're whittling down the health of the Boss Bandit as well, so that's always great. We'll go E-Spirit here, at least just to slow that down. He might pop that ability. If he does, that's fine. We're going to Arrows this though. We'll take that damage all day, every day. Let's go with the Barb Barrel here. Take out that Fire Spear because we don't want that on the tower because that's going to do a bunch of damage. So all in all here, we just have to go with double Lightnings. And we should be alright. So really solid stuff there. We just need to get back to one more. We'll be fine. So let's do this here. And we should be alright even despite that. Yeah, we're going to be good here, even if that Firecracker decides to be annoying for us, but we're going to be able to go and drop Lightning here. And that right there is good game, well played, really solid stuff. Let's get on to another one. Alright, next match here. Let's keep things going, and we can start with Bandit if we want. I'll just go Executioner here. Always sus to start out with, you know, your Executioner, which is your best air defense, really your only air defense. I'm going to go Bandit up high. Should dash onto that Firecracker or, you know, force that out. That works for me as well. So Executioner is going to be plenty healthy. I'm definitely going to force out something unless he wants to give up a full Executioner hit. I'll take that Giant Snowball. We'll go Goblin Giant here. This is probably the scariest part about running this deck, is you can have a hand like this. Could be a little challenging depending on what you're going up against. We do have arrows if we need to for that. I'm going to go Lightning, to be honest. And we should be able to clean up pretty well there. I'm going to go Arrows as well. Should clip that Firecracker. Nice. And we get 2 Spear Goblins immediately on tower, forcing out a really bad Barb Barrel. I mean, that tower was... I mean, the Spear Goblins were going to go down anyways. I'm surprised. But I'll take it. I will take it. So once that pops, obviously, Barb Barrel, clean things up. Really nice. Got to be careful about Firecrackers all the time. Especially if they're going to go with the Skeleton Barrel. You know, it tends to be a spam deck of sorts. Firecracker, Goblin Gang, I for sure know he's got recruits, and I'm going to hold on to my recruits for that exact reason. Or he's got this. That's interesting. Okay. We're going to go recruits here. Might not be the optimal thing to do, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm going to go with the Executioner here. That should get pushed that back pretty well. And we should be able to take out that evil Firecracker, but we still give up a couple hits. That it really sucks, but you know, all in all, not too bad. We'll go Barb Barrel here. So we have to be a little bit smarter there. I thought he would have his recruits, but it looks like it's going to be Boss Bandit that he's got. We'll go Arrows here, clean that up. Goblin Gang is obviously great against the Bandit, so let's keep things going here. He's going to have that tower that we need to deal with. Really agitating and annoying. Bandit here should be a-okay. We're not really going to be able to get right on tower. We're going to Arrows this down though. Keep the pressure up for everything else. We can go E-Spirit. We'll go with the Executioner here. Should be able to pop everything and clean up most of the skeletons. We still give up a hit, which really sucks. Gonna go with the Bandit here. Gonna go with the Barb Barrel afterwards. A little bit late, but it's gonna give our Executioner the opportunity to take that out. All in all, not too bad. We'll go with the recruits here now. We do get a throw, which is nice. I'm gonna have to save the arrows for this, unfortunately. So we're gonna have a lot of things dashing, but that E-Spear is absolutely clutch that our opponent's got. I'm just gonna drop lightning here. I figured he's got to drop something. We take out that firecracker, which is perfect. Spear goblins on tower, giving us a lot of damage. Plus the, you know, the goblin giant, of course. Let's do this here. Gonna go with the executioner. Go barb barrel just to get right on top of that firecracker, because that's gonna be annoying for us to deal with. Plus that slowdown is gonna give a lot of damage. We get a hit though, so this is very, very clutch. We'll see if we can maybe get something going here. We'll go lightning. We need to apply enough pressure, maybe even get some damage off would be really nice. Doesn't look like that's gonna be the case though. Let's do this here. This is kind of sus because if he's got that firecracker, he's gonna get damage on the tower though. We're gonna drop lightning last second, and that right there is gonna be good game well played. Didn't play that well at all, but you know, we're still able to get that win. Good game well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Let's keep things going. Really, really close match there towards the end. We'll go with the executioner. For some reason, I thought that was a goblin drill. Moved a lot quicker than I thought, or a lot slower than it initially looked. That ended up being a lot quicker. So boss bandit here again. Should be interesting. Executioner might get a throw off, which would be nice, but it doesn't seem to happen. We're gonna go with the recruits here. We're gonna get right on top of that boss bandit, make it pop its ability. Really, really nice there, forcing out even a log. Not really sure about that one. Bandit unfortunately is gonna get in front, which means we're gonna get a lot less out of this. But you know, he's gonna drop his Tesla really early. So we just need to wait for that to expire. We can catch the miner with Goblin Giant if we wanted to. But I'm going to go Goblin Giant here since he didn't play his miner. And I do feel like I had the elixir advantage, so I was going to take advantage of that. See what he's got here on defense besides Boss Bandit. Maybe it's just going to be Boss Bandit, but we'll see. I'm just going to go ahead and arrows this down. Take out those Spear Goblins. We get the Spear Goblins on tower because he decided to pop that ability. Not really sure about that one. We'll go Bandit here. Get those two to kind of duke it out. Maybe even pop the ability. Oh, he's not going to pop the... Oh, he is going to pop the ability. That's going to allow our Bandit to kind of help clean that up. Really, really nice there. Miner's an interesting choice. We might actually get connection on the tower. Really, really nice. And we almost got another one. That would have been absolutely filthy there, guys. Absolutely filthy. So he's going to go with log. Totally cool. He's going to have like skeletons or something to take the hit, I think. Or not. That works too. Because I'm just going to go Goblin Giant. And he goes with his Evil Ice Spirit on defense. I don't know if I agree with that, but that's totally fine. Going to go Barb Barrel over here just to kind of help kite that over. We're gonna go for, oh yeah, okay, good. That actually dashed toward the side we wanted it to. We're gonna arrows this down. We should get Spear Goblin Spears right on tower, which is nice. So overall, really, really solid interaction there. So we're back to recruits, and I'm not too worried about his Boss Bandit because we can just drop our own Boss Bandit, or our own Bandit against his Boss Bandit. So we should be a-okay in that department. We're going to go Goblin Giant. I have a feeling we're going to have to support this side a little bit more. Yeah, just considering everything else. So we should be all right here. We're going to go with the E-Spirit. Overall, not too bad. We're going to arrows this down. Take out all of those spam cards. And maybe even get directly on tower or force that out. That totally works with me. We have the Barb Barrel for Boss Bandit if he chooses to drop that right at the bridge. It's 6 elixir. I feel like, you know, it's pretty aggressive, but we'll see. Let's go Goblin Giant here. He's going to go for Boss Bandit on that side. That's kind of interesting. We'll go ahead and just lightning this. I know he's got a fast cycle, you know, but that Boss Bandit, you can only have one champion on the field. So, oh, he's going all in. That's why. Okay, but that right there is going to be good game well played. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.